How you doing? I hope you're doing great. My name is David. We're from Parties Are Us. It's a new company we're creating here. We specialize in tents, tables, chairs, and more. If we can help you be of service, by all means get in touch. We'll be happy to help you with your celebration. Make it easy, enjoyable, and most importantly memorable for you and your family and friends. Let me show you a 20 by 30 foot high peak frame tent. Frame tents are wonderful for the fact that they have no center pole, so you can set out the tables and chairs any way you like without having that pole impeding your space there. And there's not a lot of stakes in the ground or ropes coming down for support. We have support in the four corners. Let me show you what we got here. There it is, 18-foot tall peaks, two of them, on the 20-foot by 30-foot high peak frame tent. They are gorgeous. People love them. These are round tables, as you can see. We've got 60-inch round tables. They seat 8 guests each. If you use round tables under a 20-foot by 30-foot tent, you can get about 60 guests underneath there. We've got 40 in here right now with 6 times 8, 48. And then that's because we've got the food along the end of the table with some rectangular tables. They're going to put food there. This table over here is a chill and fill table. We put ice in it, add your drinks, and people can just come right up there and grab the drinks that they would like. Comes with a little skirting. We got white, we got black. We've got table linens for you if you need those, any color you'd like. We've got chairs, black, white chairs. We've got resin chairs, white, black. We've got Chiavari chairs. We've got a variety of different chairs. Also under this tent, we've got the globe lighting. Globe lighting is ideal for dusk and certainly in the evening time. A lot of people don't take that into consideration when they're setting up a tent and having an evening celebration. You definitely need lighting. These lights are bright and they are beautiful because we put daylight bulbs in them. We do have a dimmer switch that we set up with the lights, and that right there is that little switch right there. It dims the lights down so you can have a little ambiance any way you'd like underneath your tent in the evening time. The walls here are 8 foot from entryway. Comes with they got the little lip of the top of the tent, giving a little character, and that's 8 foot tall. Now, the frame tents can go on cement, they can go on the wood decks, they can go on asphalt surfaces, and of course they can go on grass, like a stake down tent. Stake down tents are the tents that have a stake here, 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 all the way around the tent. It gets to be a little too much, in my opinion. You've got little children running around sometimes. They can get caught on these ropes coming down with the stakes. There's a little guy running. And of course, we put little caps on our stakes at the base to make sure that people can see them. But the frame tent doesn't use a lot of stakes in the ground like a stake down tent does. And a stake down tent is what they call it. Some people call them canopy tents. They're only used for the grass surface. You cannot use a stake down tent or a canopy tent under the cement, on the cement, the asphalt, or the wood surfaces. Only a frame tent can be used for that in that capacity. We also have sidewalls for our tents. Sidewalls cover unattractive sites, perhaps a nosy neighbor, something that's unattractive if you wanted some privacy. And they also block the sun, the wind, the rain, and like I was saying, unattractive sites, or if you want some privacy from neighbors and people peering into your tent. So that was what a sidewall does. Right along the wall, we put one here. We can put one anywhere you want. In the wintertime, we can encase the entire tent with sidewalls, put a little heater in here, and it just blasts the heat out under the tent and keeps you toasty warm. But in the summer, people like the sidewalls for the blocking of the wind and the rain and the sun, because that sun can wreak havoc. A lot of people think you've got a tent, you're going to be in the shade, but the tent rises in the east, sets in the west, and it impedes your tent. It goes right in the middle of your tent. And so all these people are like under the sun, even though they're under the tent. They're in the sun, rather. So we put up a sidewall, and there's a solid sidewall, and there's a cathedral windowed sidewall. The cathedral windows, there's 2 windows right here, and they look really classy. Plus, they also block most of the sun, but they create that classy ambiance, and they do emit some light, but they block a lot of the wind, all of the wind, and then they block most of the sun, and certainly if it rains, they can do that as well. If we can be of service to you, by all means, get in touch. Thank you so much for taking a few moments out of your time to check out what we do in the Metro Detroit area to help people celebrate their special events. Take good care. Ciao.